Hello, my beautiful people. Good morning. Please, I hope you're doing great. I hope you came out of bed excited to face this new day. Today, we are going to be sharing about boundaries. What are boundaries all about? And why do we set these boundaries? Are we setting boundaries for ourselves or we are setting boundaries for others? That is going to be our sharing for today. What are boundaries? Who do we set these boundaries for? You know, in life, there's this expression in Nigerian pidgin English that is, they call it see finish. You know, when people are already used to you, they take you for granted. As they say in English, familiarity creates contempt. When they get too familiar, they don't know that there are some boundaries or there are some lines they are not supposed to cross. They take you for granted. They take your simplicity or your goodness for foolishness. That is what the world is turning into. It's like they say you give a handshake to a leopard and the leopard comes for an embrace. You know, at times we set boundaries not necessarily for others, but for our own mental and emotional sanity. I think so often what people misunderstand about boundaries is that the point of setting them is not to change other people's behavior or convince them to value different things. That's not it. It's not to change the others. It's about you. It's about me. It's not about the other person. Because most often we get so exposed because we want to, show up in people's lives, or we have been showing up a lot that at a certain point it's like you have overstayed your welcome. You, instead of becoming like, that kind of an asset, you may become a nuisance. That is what I've observed. You may be showing up. I might have been showing up and doing all the good things. You might have been showing up and doing all the good things for your loved ones, for your relatives, for your friends, or for your community, such that once they see too much of you, it's like they have gotten already enough of you. When people see too much of you, they get tired of you. It means they have gotten enough of you that they don't feel like seeing you anymore. And that is where disrespect starts coming in, because it's like you have, devalued yourself by being too close or being too accessible more than you would have been in the lives of people. My friend, when you set boundaries, is to advocate for yourself, regardless of how they respond. Because it's for your own self. It's not for the other people. You need your mental health. You need your mental sanity. You need to be emotionally strong for yourself, for your loved ones, for your family members, and for those that look up to you and count and depend on you. Because most often we want to keep pleasing people that you can never please them. There are some sets of people that no matter what you do, they can never be pleased. You just have to know that and set boundaries, because they will take and take, milk you dry, keep taking and taking, and they don't even have any sense of appreciation. And they don't have even the remorse when they hurt you. Because to them, they think that you're supposed to always be there. But that is not it. Nobody owes you their presence. Nobody owes you the fact that they have to show up for every of your occasion, or every time you think that you need them, they must show up. Nobody owes you that. So whoever shows up at any point, at any point you call, at any point you are in need, my dear, count yourself blessed, and don't joke with such people. Those are people to be cherished. Those are people to be loved. Those are people to be respected, because they showed up for you. And most often you yourself that you have been breaking those boundaries, you know that the people that you thought that you had as yours, that you have been counting on them, most often they never showed up for you. How do you treat those that have been tolerating you, enduring all the things that you have been throwing at them? Please Cherish those people, respect them, love them, and know that they are rare to find. I hope I made some sense this morning. Set boundaries for yourself. Where you think maybe you have overstayed your welcome and your presence, instead of becoming an asset, is becoming a nuisance. Good morning.